my parents went out of town when I was like just 18. I was in high school still and everything like that. And they went out of town. My friend Jeff, my best friend Jeff, his sister took me to go get my tongue pierced. And so I went to get my tongue pierced. My parents didn't trust me at the house alone, so I had to go stay with my grandma. And so stayed with my grandma. And I got my tongue pierced. And so I came home, and my grandma was. I came home, and she made my favorite dish that she does, enchiladas. She made enchiladas, homemade enchiladas.
Chicken?
I mean, the sauce, homemade, everything is homemade. Okay, and came home, homemade enchiladas, beans, and she's all, I made your favorite. I was like, oh, grandma. Oh, thanks. Okay. I actually ate already. And when you get your tongue pierced, it's really swollen. You're not supposed to eat solid foods for like a day.
Yeah,
have a lisp?
totally.
Until no, I didn't have a lisp or anything. I was actually pretty cool about it. But I was trying to talk as normal as I possibly could without showing it because your tongue is really swollen. And so you're not supposed to eat anything solid because it can cause an infection if it gets down in there.
Yeah, like
And
serious bad.
And so she gave me a plate full of enchiladas and beans, and I'm just like, oh, dude, gives it right in front of me, sits right down right in front of me, just talking to me.
She knew.
No, she didn't know. She didn't know.
It's like spicy green chili.
No,
out
she
there.
didn't know. She just sat down in front of me. She's talking to me about the day and everything like that. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And so I'm eating, and dude, I took a bite, and I was just like, ugh. The wincing face, just like, but inside because I can't wince in front of her, and I'm just like eating it slow, trying not to chew on my own tongue and barbell, and
Taking one.
and
for
so
the
I'm
family,
sitting there
man.
and everything, and she goes, you don't have anything to drink. Let me go get a soda. And soda. She goes downstairs, and I'm like, oh god, this is my chance. I was like, scraped off into the trash. Like, not all of it, because I wanted it to be believable.
Mhm.
And so a little bit
Smart,
of it.
you've done this
And
before.
I was like, okay. She came back upstairs, and she's like, hey, you're hungry. And I was like, yeah, Grandma, that's all. I told you I ate before. I think this is about as all I can go for right now. And she goes, okay. And right away, I went into the bathroom, and I got that oral cleaner that they give you, and I was just sticking my tongue out like, squirting stuff all over my
Dude.
tongue because I was so afraid of the infection.
Dude, I was gonna say, somebody like me so paranoid, I would have been dying inside. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. My tongue's just gonna fall out. It's gonna be horrible.
And so, yeah, that's how.
Oh, that's a funny story, man.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, how old were you when you got your tongue pierced?
18.
Yeah. What made you want to do that? You think?
I don't know, it's-
How bad did it hurt?
Right?
it doesn't hurt. It's
This is
Yeah,
Mike.
you're
This is
crazy.
Mike
Yeah, Mike-
talking. I've heard it's supposed to be one of the most
the
painful
motorcycle,
places.
the motorcycle accident
This
guy
guy ripped half
comes
his skin off, and he's fine.
Yeah,
to
wiped out
work
on a
8 hours
motorcycle.
later.
You thought the road was a slip and slide there for a little bit.
No, it didn't. They count. They give you the false count. So you lay down. They mark your tongue, and they're like, all right, sound of 1, 2, 3. You know, they do it 1, 2, 3. But this time they don't Sorry, they didn't give the false count. They give you the real count. And unlike like your ear, they'll give you a false count on the ear or something like that.
Yeah.
But with this, they want you to. He was like, all right, when I count to 1, 2, I want you to breathe in at 2 and exhale on 3. And so I was like, okay. I was like 1, 2. And I go. He goes, exhale, 3. And he exhaled, and that's when he put it right through the tongue and just clip, and it's
Making
fast.
me sweat.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
know,
selling this
dude.
story.
Right?
And it's fast
Yeah.
because it's already lined up and set up in the little piercing thing, and they just put it through, barbell right on it, and he goes, all right, here's your care instructions, and you're good to go.
Can you
Yeah.
talk to him afterwards?
Yeah. It doesn't start to swell until a little bit later.
A couple hours or something.
Yeah.
And I noticed the motion you did. So they pierced it from the bottom.
The bottom up, yeah. Bottom up.
Oh, there's like veins and stuff in there. I'd be
Yeah.
freaking. They're gonna hit a
Well, that's
artery.
Heard
that's how
about
they
that.
that's how they gauge. That's how they gauge. And
They
how
get
do
right
it.
in between there.
Yeah, and then
Ugh.
you think about getting your tongue pierced and everything. Well, I took steps further, and I also gauged out my tongue too.
It's like a
Really?
bigger
Spread it
hole.
out, yeah, and so
Oh, my
I went
God.
because they do a 12, I do believe,
Mhm.
in there, and I went all the way down to an 8.
Oh, 12's the
Sweet.
biggest. What is that?
No,
Millimeters?
double aught is the biggest.
It's just like wire gauges.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
is the symbol you just made with your hand is ridiculous. That's like a silver
The
dollar.
double lot is like this big. That's those
Oh
people that
my-
have
What?
those in their ears.
Oh yeah,
When you stretch
yeah.
your ears out, the double lot.
You wouldn't
gauges.
want that in your tongue. That'd be so ridiculous. You'd
There's
be trying
people
to
that do
eat,
that, dude.
food be getting stuck underneath your tongue, in between your teeth, just falling through like.
But again, you
gaping hole in
guys, I
your
was
tongue.
fucking 18 years
Put some
old,
straws through
so
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I did stupid shit too.